Hello everybody, welcome to ChinesePod. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
And today we're going to talk about the character mind map for the word hai or huán. So two different pronunciations with different meanings.
The first was hai, and this means also or still. And then we have another one, which is huán, which is to return or give back.
Exactly. And one really common word that you've definitely heard is háiyǒu. I still want or I also want. So we're going to talk about different words and meanings and usages. Let's check it out. Okay, so the first one is háiyǒu. That translates to also want. When do you use this most often?
Probably when I order food at the restaurant. So I would be like, I want, and then I want also this, and also this, and also this.
háiyǒu this, and háiyǒu this. Okay, so what do you order from Chinese restaurants?
I mostly get dry noodles.
Oh, dry noodles, that's 干面.
But you have to why dry noodles? In Chinese, we differentiate between dry noodles and like soup noodles.
Exactly.
What would be soup noodles?
汤面.
But of course, you still have like a sauce on the dry noodles, so it's not like they're just like plain dry. But that's how we differentiate, like dry and soup noodles.
So you can say 我要一碗干面还要. What else would you add to your order?
If I have dry noodles, I normally add another soup to it. I just like to separate those.
Yeah, I get it. So I'm gonna order for you egg drop soup.
Oh.
So 干面还要蛋花汤. What about vegetables?
芹菜.
还要青菜. Okay, so you can add to your order by saying 还要 and then noun, 还要 and then noun. So that goes 我要一碗干面还要蛋花汤还要青菜. Okay.
So I want dry noodles, egg drop soup, and some veggies.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to teach you another one, but I think you'll already use it as well. Instead of 还要, you probably already use 还有.
Oh yeah, because in the same manner we could use 还有 instead of 还要, right?
Yeah, so 还有 translates to also have. So in this, it's like I'll also have in this sort of grammar structure. So that would be 我要, but you would start with 要, I want. 我要一碗干面还有 then it's also I'll also have 还有蛋花汤还有青菜. So the same structure, but the first one would be 我要 I want, and then you add to it I'll also have. Now, as a person who's selling the food, I can also recommend something.
Because this 还有 is often used as a more general meaning of also, but we can use it in a meaning of the original 有 to have as well, so it would become I also have.
Exactly. So if I say I also have or my store also has these options, I can say 我们还有拉面, 牛肉面, 还有青菜汤.
So you have ramen, you have beef noodles, and also veggie soup.
Yeah. So I could be like, are you sure you want to confirm your order? So you can say 还有. Or you could also ask 还有别的汤吗?
Sorry, what other soup do you have?
Yeah. Do you have other soups? Okay, so in this context, 还要 and 还有 can be used interchangeably. So you can say 我要吃干面还有青菜 or 还要青菜. I would like some dry noodles as well as some vegetables. And if you're confirming or you're saying that we also have, you can say 我们还有汤. We also offer soup.
Joy, we have another verb that means to want, which is 想. So could I say to order something, could I say 我还想?
And then add the food?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you say 我还想, you're basically saying I still miss.
Oh.
Because 想 is not only think, but also to miss. But when we're placing food afterwards or an item that we want, you would say 我还想要.
Oh, so Okay, to want to do something is 想 and then the verb after it, right? But if you just have it with a noun, then it means to think of something or miss somebody.
Yeah, exactly. So besides 还想要, a common verb that follows 想 is 去, to go. So for example, I can say 我还想去, I also want to go.
I think we can practice this a little bit. Let's say we are planning a weekend, and where do you want to go?
Oh, 我想去香港.
Oh, so you want to go to Hong Kong.
还想去吃大餐.
And you also want to go to have a big meal or a big dinner?
Like Michelin level. 还想去爬山.
So you also want to go hiking.
Yes.
So as you can see, you can use this 去 here together with actions or actual places. So it's similar to English, like to go to a place or to go do something. And since I know how much you like shopping, you will probably also want to go window shopping, right?
At least window shopping. 我还想去逛街.
And what would you want to buy?
我想买衣服.
So clothes.
还想买鞋子.
And you also would want to buy shoes.
Exactly. So here I said 我想买 after 想. I'm adding the verb 买 to buy. 我想买很多东西.
Many things. So if we, like in this point when we have so many enumerations, could I here use the general also as well after you start with I want to buy?
Okay, yeah. So I could say 我想买衣服. 还有鞋子.
Okay, so once the context of the buying is clear, we could use the general also 还有 as well.
Yeah, 还有 is very versatile.
So until now we talked about 还 as meaning also, but it can also mean still. So here it comes often together with the word 在. So this would mean to still be in or at a certain place. 还在.
Oh, okay. So for example, I can call you.
喂
Joe, 你在哪儿?
我还在家
I thought we were supposed to meet 10 minutes ago.
对不起
So 我还在家. I'm still home. So 我还在 plus a location. Joe, 你怎么还没出門?
我还没洗澡
So many things you haven't done. Haven't left the house, haven't taken a shower. Okay, so we have the next one. háiméi. Mei means not. So háiméi, still haven't.
So it's like not, I haven't done something yet. So it's always paired up with verbs, right? So which were the verbs we had here? 出门
出门, to leave the house or get out of the door, literal translation. Or 洗澡, to take a shower. Really, I've told him so many times, and it's always the same. 他还是一样.
I'm still the same. So 一样 is the same. And yeah, 还是 to still be.
But don't worry, 我还是喜欢你.
But you still like me? Oh, that's nice of you.
Okay, so 还是 can be still, but there's another way that we can explain it, and that's or.
So it would be like you have one sentence, or like from the context already, then you start with 还是 and then you give another option.
Yeah. So I can actually start a sentence with 还是 in the context of or. It would be proposing a different option. So I might say, since we're not able to go out today, 还是明天吧.
So it's like, or is tomorrow, 明天, still an option? And then it's just an or
tomorrow. Yeah. And if I wanted to say today or tomorrow, I can say 今天还是明天.
Oh, yeah. Today or tomorrow. So it seems I may have upset you a little bit. Are you okay?
还好.
Are you sure about that?
还可以.
I'll ask another time. Are you really okay?
háixíng.
Okay, here you have another usage of hai, which is kind of to soften an adjective, a positive adjective after it. So here, háihǎo would be something like it's still good. But it could be interpreted in many different ways. So it could be, yeah, it's still okay. But it could be, it's still okay, but it's almost not okay. It's like almost shifting to the not okay level. And all these like háihǎo, háikěyǐ, and háixíng, it's like, yeah, still okay.
So if I say háihǎo positively, in a positive manner, it's like, okay, I don't want to say it's great, but it's pretty good. But if I'm pretty upset and I'm like, oh, 还可以啦, just kind of like, just don't ask, I don't really want to talk about it, then the 还可以 is probably not okay. Just like many interpretations of saying I'm fine.
I'm fine, or
I'm fine.
Yeah, kind of the same differences.
So the very last definition of this word, we're going to go to the pronunciation huán, second tone. Instead of hai, we have huán, which means
to give back or return.
Exactly. 还我钱.
Like give me back my money.
So you can say, Joe, 你为什么还没还我钱?
Oh, nice. Because you have both, like the both pronunciation here. So why haven't you yet given me back my money?
So many grievances today. What else can you 还?
还车子. Like if you lend your car to somebody and then you have to give it back, right?
我要去还车子.
Oh, even when you rent a car and then you have to give it back, that's the same as well. Yeah.
Exactly. Or if you don't want to say the action, you can just say 还我.
Just give it back to me, whatever the thing is.
还我, 给我.
And you can pair this up together with gay as well, right?
Ah, yeah, that's good. 还给我. Return, give me.
It's pretty much the same as 还我.
Exactly.
Okay.
还我 or 还给我. Both are okay.
So in today's character mind map, we talked about many different words that come together with the character for hai or huán. And in the first meaning, we had it as also and still. So here, for example, we had I also want.
还要.
Or I'm still in a certain place.
还在.
And we used hai to kind of soften down the tone of some adjectives or to make them a little bit more vague. So for example, to say, oh, it's still okay.
还可以.
And for the other pronunciation, which was
还,
we have the meaning of to give back or return, and we can say something like give back money.
还钱 or 还我钱. So I hope that you liked this episode today, or at least thought it was háixíng. If you know any other words with the word hai, or phrases or sentences with huán, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Introducing ChinesePod Recap, the app with fast summary lessons. How much time do you have? Join us in the beta program. For more info, go to ChinesePod.com/recap.